This was on display for the thousands of people to see at the recently concluded Manila International Auto Show. Although its price, specs, and even the interior was kept under a shroud of secrecy. Today, however, we unveil all of that and answer the biggest questions that you guys might have on this, the 2026 Sealion 7. Just before we dive into the good stuff, let's go over very quickly on what you already have an inkling on, which is the exterior. Conceived under the direction of former Alfa Romeo and Audi designer Wolfgang Egger, the evolution of ocean aesthetics transitions the Seal sedan into a muscular crossover. U-shaped LED headlamps and light strips lead the front clip above air intakes that are perpetually open to help cooling when necessary. The fastback roofline, dual lines on the side, and flush door handles optimize drag, while all above 160 millimeters of ground clearance, kept up by 20-inch wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sports, which are 245/45 series tires. The power tailgate opens to over 500 liters of space, which can be expanded to over 1,700 when the second row is tucked away. And on top of that, well actually on rather below, there's extra space enough for a bag. There is also an additional 58 liters of space for the front, which brings us to its powertrain, and you're not going to see it there, right? It's underneath. The BYD Sealion 7 is touted as, well, a performance crossover. So there's only going to be one variant available in the country, and that is being driven by two electric motors, making it essentially an all-wheel drive. And that is powered by an 82.6 kilowatt-hour battery. Power figures, well, you're looking at 533 horses and 690 newton meters of torque, thanks to those two motors. Oh, and by the way, this car, as the badge in the back suggests, can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4.5 seconds. The total range claimed by BYD is 542 kilometers, and charging it is done by a CCS2 or Type 2, and you can go from 30% to 80% in roughly about 30 minutes. Space at the rear is quite redonkulous, really. That's my normal driving position. That is Jack's normal riding position. And look at it. Even behind Jack, I still have so much space. But anyway, back to my side. That is the amount of knee room that I have, leg room that I have, and headroom, even underneath this beautiful panoramic glass, which, by the way, has a cover. Thank you, because summer is here. Toys back here include two air vents directly up front, which is always going to be a good thing. And then underneath that, as if it pops out like magic, you've got two USB charging points, Type A and Type C. In the center, you do have a center armrest with a space back here for, I don't know, maybe a mobile phone, a thin little gadget. And then your cup holders are found here. They pop out as if also like magic. There's even more storage behind the seats, here, here, and here. There is leather all over this place, and the seats are quite comfortable. The bolstering is apparent, but not too apparent to a sense that you make it feels like you're in a Recaro seat. No, nothing like that. I'm sorry, but we'll save those comments later on for a proper behind the wheel. I will say this one thing though, that the thigh support is very, very good. Look, dare I say it's better than the BYD Seal, no, the BYD...
Better yet.
3, 2, 1.
Dare I say it?
Dare I say that the seating posture here in this car and the thigh support is better than that of the BYD Tang. I'm just saying. Up front, you've got two screens for the driver. The instrument cluster, which is a 10-inch screen, fully digital, obviously fully colored. You also have a heads-up display, which is great. You don't have to take your eyes off anywhere else and just keep them on the road. You have a 15-plus-inch touchscreen infotainment system, obviously with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and those are both wireless, much like the wireless charging that you find down here, which, by the way, is a maximum of 50-watt charger with nice vents here to keep it cool. and then a place here for the NFC card, so you don't really need a key to operate this vehicle, you just need the card. You have buttons on your steering wheel for your adaptive cruise, because this car obviously has a full suite of advanced driver assist systems, and your audio controls on the right. Over in the center, you have a very familiar gear lever or gear crystal, and then cup holders, and then more storage space here in the center. Thanks to the fact that you share not only a panoramic roof with the back, which by the way you can close, there's also 12 speakers around this vehicle that the sound system sounds pretty good. We obviously can't show you on camera, but it's not bad at all. The bass is kind of strong. To add, these are power seats for the passenger and the driver. This is a 6-way, that's a 4-way. The best part about it is that they're ventilated seats, which is always going to be good underneath this type of sun. Now, the only thing that's probably missing is, Kako, what is the price of this vehicle? Well, we don't have the exact price, but we do have what they call an image price. BYD Philippines gave us an image price of 2.5 to 2.6 million Philippine pesos. We don't know exactly what the real price is because, well, as of filming, it hasn't been launched. But as you're watching, it's being launched right now in Glorieta. In fact, if you want to see this car in the flesh, go on over this entire weekend. But because of the magic of editing, we can put the price directly above me. Now, I haven't seen that price at all, so I'd like to know what your thoughts are if that price is, you think, warranted for what this vehicle is. And if you're ready, download the AutoDeal app available on iOS and Android to help you get into this car quick, fast, and in a hurry, because this just might sell like hotcakes.